Hey babies, just want to let you know we will be having Sunday group healing sessions. They're going to be happening at 9 p.m. EST. And so if you're interested in joining, there is a link to be able to join in with that. So we're going to be working through any transitions, any needs for healing, anything that's coming up, manifesting, shadow work, light work, whatever is called into the group, we're going to be working on it. So really excited to invite you to that space and hope to see you there. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, family. Welcome to the Reiki Healing Hope Community, a place to heal, relax, be yourself, do your thing, and be surrounded by those who want to see you blossom and or bloom, blossom and or bloom. I am Jessica, sup. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher and Intuitive. I also go by Jet. And this is your nightly self-care routine where you come and you take care of yourself, babies. Okay? So if you're new to the community, welcome. You're now one of my babies, so you get one kiss on the forenoggin, so come here. And for all of my returning babies, multiple kisses. Mama loves you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We start this session off with a prayer. And also we have a very special session. We're going to be working with blockages and removing old karma. So we start this session with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer. It's a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. May I touch you? Okay, you ready? Dear universe and all for the highest vibration of good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Okay, so let's go through this. So when removing blockages, especially love blockages, we're just moving the energy up and down, sending it to where it needs to go. Okay, and relaxing here. Now as I'm working on this, everyone on my block is seeming to be having a party, which process. Don't get distracted by what other people are doing or how you think it should go. Let me tell you something. The way that people portray their life, however it shows up, is nothing like the life that they actually live. So if you keep that in mind, just know that however you want to approach your life is perfectly fine. There's no right or wrong way of doing anything. Just go at it with a nice, pure heart, great intentions, and build into your purpose. And just work towards it, whatever that is. And don't think that you don't have that, because we all have a purpose, whether it's just for a little bit or for a long time. And some things are easier to do, easier to flow. Now, other things you're like, wow, I really had to dig deep to get there. Regardless, let that show. 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 And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay. Keep going. And balance yourself. Balance yourself. Balance yourself. Okay, and just work through it. 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 And just release. Release, 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 and relax. Okay? Just release and relax into that. Growing and going and flowing. Growing and going and flowing in the direction that works best for you. In the direction that works best for you. In the direction, in the direction, in the direction, in the direction that works best for you. And finding peace and hope and understanding all to yourself, okay? All to yourself. All to yourself. And all to yourself. Balance here. Balance here. Balance here. Balance here. Balance here. And just yourself, okay, what's the